name is Grace. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post new content you get notified. Yeah, so guys, for today's project, these are the things you'll need. You're going to need yarn, and I'll be using this color is in off-white, yeah, and it is a medium weight yarn. You're going to need darning needles or yarn needles for weaving your ends once you're done with the project. You're going to need a hook, and today I'm using a 4.0 millimeter hook. Yeah, I hope you can see. You're going to need tape measure, you're going to need stitch markers, and you're going to need a scissor for cutting your yarn. Now the measurement you're going to need is your waist measurement. Yeah, we are going to need the waist measurement, and today I'm making for a waist measurement of 30 inches. Yeah, so take your waist measurement, and that is what we are going to be using. So we are just going to start right away. You will take your yarn, and you are going to leave a bit of end. Yeah, and you are going to make a slip knot. This is how I make mine. Hold my yarn, pick this and twist it, insert my hook while holding this place over here, and yarn over and pull and tighten just like that. And now we are going to make double crochets with the chains at a go. Yeah, if you hate making chains and going back in them with double crochets, this method is for you. Yeah, but you can still go ahead and make chains and then go back in them with double crochets, but I find these are a bit of a time saving. Yeah, so you are going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. After chaining 3, you'll yarn over and go into the first chain that we made. Yeah, so you are going to skip the first 2 chains and into the last chain, yarn over and go in there and insert your hook, pull up yarn. You'll be having 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first loop. Yeah, yarn over, pull through the first loop, so you'll be remaining with 3 loops. Then now you can complete your double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Yeah, yarn over, and now we are going to work at the base of this first double crochet that we've made. Yeah, so this one doesn't count, you see. This chain 2 over here doesn't count. This is our first double crochet, and so we are going to work at the base of this double crochet. So you are going to yarn over, go into the base, and make sure you go into both loops. There are 2 loops at the base. I hope you can see. Yeah, so make sure you go inside the 2 loops at the base, insert your hook, pull up yarn. Then we are going to yarn over, pull through the first loop, and now we are going to complete our double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go at the base of your double crochet, of your second double crochet. Yeah, yarn over, go at the base into both loops, pull up yarn, yarn over, pull through the first loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops and the last 2 loops. Yeah, so after working several double crochets, you'll start seeing we are making chains as we are going. So these are our chains, and these ones, and these are our double crochets. Yeah, but if you find these hard, you can just go ahead and make chains, then go back in them. But if you hate doing that, this method is for you. So you are going to repeat this until you get a total of your waist measurement. Yeah, repeat this till you get a total of your waist measurement without stretching, because this waffle stitch, it shrinks when you are working. So without stretching, go and make a total of your waist measurement, and your double crochets should be a multiple of 3. So make double crochets of multiples of 3 for your waist measurement. Yeah, so I'll make mine and I'll be back. So after working several, you can see I have my double crochets. Yeah, so I'll make mine and I'll be back to tell you the number of double crochets I'll make. Okay guys, I'm back with my work and I made a total of 114 double crochets. This is what I have. Yeah, and when I measure, let me just measure. When I measure, it's giving me 30 inches. Yeah, and that is my waist measurement. So I'll just put that aside. And now we are going to join our double crochets into a circle. Yeah, so you want to make sure that your work is not twisted. You'll make sure your work is not twisted. Yeah, just like that. So you'll make sure your work is not twisted, and then we are going to join these two parts together. Yeah, so you'll go on top of this. I say that this first double crochet does not count, so go on top of it there, insert your hook and pull up yarn to make a slip stitch. Yeah, after that you're going to chain 2, and before we proceed, you are going to use this end that we left over here to close this circle. Yeah, to close that gap. So you are going to insert your hook into that stitch, then you are going to yarn over and pull this yarn. Yeah, so insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull this yarn there, and chain 1. That is how I join. Yeah, and tighten, and that is joined. Then we can now proceed. So you are going to chain 2. After chaining 2, you'll yarn over and into the next, on top of the first double crochet, you'll place a double crochet. Yeah, after that we are going to make a front post in the next stitch. Now to make a front post, you are going to yarn over, then you are going to go under that double crochet like that. Yeah, then you are going to complete a double crochet. That is how you make a front post. Yarn over, go place a double crochet on top of the next 2 double crochets, just like that. The next one is going to be a front post. Go under it and complete a double crochet. Work a double crochet on top of the next 2 double crochets. The next one is going to be a front post. Insert your hook under that double crochet and complete a double crochet. Work a double crochet in the next 2 double crochets, just like that. The next one is going to be a front post. A double crochet on top of the next 2 double crochets. Next one is a front post, and this is all you are going to repeat for the first round, and I'll meet you back. I've come to the end of the round, and I'm going to work my 2 double crochets. Just like that. Then the next one is going to be a front post. Then I'm going to work my last double crochet, which is this one. And then slip stitch on top of the chain 2, yeah? So go into the second chain, insert your hook, and make a slip stitch, just like that. To start the next round, you're going to chain 2. After chaining 2, turn your work, and now you're going to start this with a front post, yeah? So you're going to yarn over, go under the previous first double crochet, go under it and make a double crochet, front post double crochet, yeah? Then make a double crochet in the next, on top of the next double crochet. So go on top of it with a double crochet, and then for the next 2 stitches you're going to make front post for the next 2 double crochets, like that. The next you're going to place 1 double crochet on top of it. The next you're going to place a front post in the next 2 double crochets, a double crochet on top of the next, a front post in the next 2 double crochets, a double crochet on top of the next, front post in the next 2 double crochets, a double crochet in the next, and you're going to repeat this pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of the round, and I'm going to work my front post in the next 2 double crochets, then work my last double crochet on top of that stitch, the last stitch. After that, I'm going to work my last front post, which is this. So make my last front post, then I'm going to slip stitch on top of the chain 2 that we started with. So go in there and slip stitch, yeah? Chain 2, turn your work, and you can see our waffles have started showing. After that, yarn over, place a double crochet on top of the next stitch, go in there with a double crochet. The next you're going to work a front post in the next double crochet, go in there with a front post. Then you're going to work 1 double crochet on top of the next 2 stitches. Work a front post on top of the next front post. Work a double crochet on top of the next 2 double crochets. The next is going to get a front post. Work 2 double crochets on top of the next 2 double crochets. The next is a front post, and this is all we are going to repeat for this round. So repeat that, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to work my front post like that, and then work my last double crochet on top of that last stitch. After that, slip stitch on top of the chain 2. Chain 2. So after chaining 2, you turn your work, and we are going to start with a front post. So make a front post in that first stitch, a double crochet on top of the next, 2 front posts in the next 2 stitches, a double crochet in the next, 2 front posts in the next, a double crochet in the next, and you are going to repeat this. You are going to repeat that pattern for about 4 to 6 inches, and I'll be back to tell you how many inches I've made. Yeah, so repeat this for about 4 to 6 inches in between there. Okay guys, I'm back with my work, and I went ahead and instead of 4 inches, I worked a total of 3 inches in length. Yeah, and yeah, so after that I went ahead and divided my work into half. So this is going to be, my seam line is going to be on the side. Yeah, so I first of all got the half measurement. I counted all the stitches, which was 114, divided by 2, which was 57. So this is my 57th point. After that, I went ahead and divided again the half of my half. Yeah, so this is my half, and I went ahead and divided it into 2, which is here. I marked that point in pink, and the other side also. So you are going to do the same. You're going to get the half point of your work, and then now I'm just going to remove this purple stitch marker, put it aside, because these are the ones I'm going to be working with. So we are going to start increasing to accommodate the hip area. Yeah, so after chaining 2, start with a double crochet as usual. The next is a front post, 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches, sorry, the next is a front post. So repeat this, and I'll meet you once I'm at my first stitch marker. Okay, so I'm at my first stitch marker, and it should be a front post. So this is how we are going to work it. I'll remove it, put it aside, go into that front post with a front post, work a front post there, like that. Instead of going to the next stitch, we are going to make an increase. So this front post, there should be a stitch behind it. Yeah, so this is the stitch for the front post. There should be a stitch behind it, and that is where we are going to work our increase. So behind that front post, there is a stitch, which is this. I hope you can see it. Yeah, so you are going to yarn over, go in there with 2 double crochets, like that. After working 2 double crochets, we are going to work another front post on top of this front post. So yarn over, come back to this front post here where we worked our previous front post. Come back there and make a second front post in that same place. After that, we are going to go back and make an increase again into that same stitch behind the front post. Yeah, so yarn over, go back into that same stitch we worked 2 double crochets and place 2 more double crochets for a total of 4 double crochets. So go back in there with 2 more double crochets. Yeah, after that we are going to work a third front post into that front post here. So yarn over, come back into that same front post, work a third front post like that. So we have something like this, and you can just go ahead and mark this middle front post over here. That is where we will work our next increase. Yeah, after making that increase, now we are going to go into in the next stitch, which is this, place 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches like that, work a front post. So we are back to our pattern. Yeah, and do this, and I'll meet you in the next stitch marker so that we can make another increase. I've come to my next stitch marker. I'll just go ahead and remove it, and we are going to work an increase there. So start with a front post, and on top of that front post like that. Behind that front post there's a stitch. Go in there with 2 double crochets. 1, 2, work another front post, the same place you worked this front post here. Come back here, work a second front post. Then we are going to make an increase again into that same stitch where we worked an increase. Go in there with 2 more double crochets. Go back in there with the 2 more double crochets. 1, 2, and now we are going to work our final front post where we worked the 2 front posts. Yeah, so go in there with the front post. Go ahead and mark the middle front post because you have 1, 2, and 3. So mark the second front post. Like that, and continue with the pattern. So work that. When you get to the end of the round, you know how to finish the round. You close it by a slip stitch, then you begin, and I'll meet you back at our first stitch marker. Yeah, so that we can continue. Okay, I'm back, and I'm my first front post. Yeah, so I'm going to work another front post there. After that, we are going to work a single crochet into that stitch, sorry, a double crochet like that. The next is going to be 2 front posts, so I'm going to work 2 front posts there. The next 2 stitches, this row is not a row of increase. Yeah, so we are not going to increase in this row. Next, we are going to work where there is a stitch marker. We are going to place 1 double crochet there. So just remove it, go in there with a double crochet, return the stitch marker, the next 2 stitches are front posts, so work a front post in the next 2 stitches. work front posts like that. The next, which is this, is going to be a double crochet, then work 2 front posts in the next 2 stitches, and we are back to the pattern. So when you check on the right side, this is how our increase looks. Yeah, yours should look something like this. And so continue with the pattern, and I'll meet you in the next stitch marker. Yeah, I'm at my next stitch marker, and I'll work a double crochet there, 2 front posts in the next, a double crochet in this hidden stitch. Don't skip any stitch. Work a double crochet. The next are front posts. Work 2 front posts. Then we are going to work a double crochet where the stitch marker is. So just remove it. Go in there with the double crochet. And return the stitch marker. The next are 2 front posts. So work 2 front posts in the next 2 stitches. Work a double crochet in this stitch, don't skip it. Go in there with a double crochet and work 2 front posts in the next. And now just continue with the pattern. Yeah, so continue with the pattern. When you get to the end of the row, you know how to finish the round. Sorry guys, I had a problem here with the audio recording, and so you are going to work 1 more round of no increase. Yeah, after finishing this round, you are going to work 1 more round of no increase, then we are going to increase again in the next round. Okay guys, after working 1 round of no increase, I'm back with another increase. Yeah, so we are going to do another increase over here. Work my last double crochet, then we are going to increase in that stitch. So yarn over, make a front post. Behind that front post there is a stitch. Go in there with 2 double crochets. 1, 2, make a front post again, then go back into that stitch again with 2 more double crochets for a total of 4 double crochets in the same stitch. Yeah, after working those 2 double crochets, make another front post, and then just continue with the pattern till you get to the next stitch marker. So you are going to mark the middle stitch, this front post, that is our increase stitch. Yeah, so continue with the pattern till you get to your next increase, and I'll show you one more time how to make an increase. I've reached my next stitch marker and another increase there. Start with the front post, 2 double crochets in the stitch behind the front post, another front post, and 2 more double crochets into that stitch for a total of 4 double crochets. And then the last front post. Yeah, mark that middle front post and continue with the pattern. So that is how we are going to make increases. Yeah, this is what it looks like now. So the next round is going to be a round of no increase. So you make one round of increase, the next is a round of repeat, and you are going to repeat that till you get half of your hip measurements. Yeah, so work that until when you measure this, yeah, you get half of your hip measurement. Yeah, so my hip measurement is 42, and I'm going to repeat this till I get half of 42 inches, which is 21 inches. Yeah, so I'm going to repeat this till I have a width of 21 inches when folded like this. Yeah, so repeat that and I'll meet you back so that we can work the crotch area. Okay guys, I'm back with my work, and after working several rounds, this is what I have. Yeah, okay, so if I measure this, the widest part over here, I have a total of 19 inches. Yeah, and I was going for 21, but it can slightly stretch to 21. Yeah, so that is okay. And now I'll just go to where I stopped. I've already chained one. After chaining one, I'll just go ahead and cut off the yarn. Then pull to tighten. After doing that, now we are going to make the crotch area. Okay, so for my crotch area, I'm going to make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, I'll come to the middle stitch, which was a front post, and I'm going to insert my yarn there. Yeah, after that I'm going to chain one to secure that yarn. This chain one doesn't count. Then I'm going to chain 12, which is a multiple of 3. So make sure the number of chains that you chain for your crotch area is a multiple of 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After chaining 12, I'll come and connect it to the middle side, the middle stitch on the other side, with a slip stitch like that. Chain one, cut off the yarn. Like that. So the number of chains here are 13. That is 12 plus the one that we used to secure the knot over here. So 13, you are going to divide that number of chain by 2. So 13 divided by 2, that is 6.5. Yeah. After that, I'm going to make a slip knot. and I'm going to count the middle, which is the 7th stitch. Yeah, and that is where I'm going to reattach my yarn. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I'm remaining with this middle stitch, which is my 7th and is my middle stitch. After that, I'm going to reattach my yarn over there like that and chain 2, just like that. After that, I'm going to place 1 double crochet. So this chain 2 here does not count as a double crochet. Yeah, this is my first double crochet, and I'm going to make a total of 6 double crochets while weaving in this end over here. So I'm going to make a total of 6 double crochets here. And my last one over here. So in total I have 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. After that, I'm going to resume my, I'm going to go back to my pattern, go into the next stitch, which is supposed to be this one, go in there with a double crochet, to the next stitch, place a double crochet, a front post in the next, a double crochet, front post in the next, and here we are back to our pattern. Yeah, and you are going to do this all round. Just do this all round, and I'll meet you back here at the end of the round. Okay, so before I get to the end of the round, I just wanted to show you how I'm going to work my side where my seam line is. Yeah, so just go into the next stitch, place a double crochet, skip this seam line over here, go into the next stitch, which is this, and work a double crochet. Yeah, then just continue with the pattern, work a front post and just continue. So do that, and I'll meet you at the crotch area. I'm at the end of the round. I've come to my chains, and just like we did, you're not going to work a front post here. Instead, you're going to skip and go straight to working your double crochets into each and every stitch like that, for a total of 6 chains. After working my last stitch, I'm just going to cut off this yarn and slip stitch on top of this chain 3. It's chain 2 that we started with. Yeah, so go in there with a slip stitch just like that, chain 2, turn your work. We are going to work one more round. Sorry, not one more round, another round. Yeah, after that, okay, after chaining 2, we are going to start with the front post. go into the next stitch, make a front post, the next also make a front post like that. The next one gets a double crochet, 2 front posts in the next one gets a double crochet, 2 front posts, a double crochet, and yeah, just continue with the pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Yeah, I'll meet you back here. I'm at the end of the round, and I'll just slip stitch on top of that chain 2 that we started with to finish that round. Chain 2, and I'll work another round. Going to the next stitch with the double crochet, front posts into the 3rd stitch, 2 double crochets, front post, 2 double crochets, and just continue with the pattern. I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the round, and I'll just slip stitch. After that, chain 1, and I'll just cut off my yarn. If you want if you want it to be longer, just add more rounds. Yeah, so we are going to start working on the other side, on the other leg. Yeah, so I'll start with making a slip knot, come to the middle stitch, which is this, insert my hook, chain 2 like that. After that, I'll place 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. The 3rd stitch gets a front post, so we're just repeating what we did the other side. Yeah, the next 2 stitches you place 1 double crochet, a front post into the next, go straight, skip this space, go straight and work 2 double crochets, a front post in the next, 2 double crochets, and yeah, so you are going to repeat this for the total number of rows you did for the other leg hole. Yeah, and I'll do mine off camera, and I'll be back with my rows completed. So I'm at the end of the round, and I'll just close my work, chain 1 and cut off my yarn. So this is what I have now. Yeah, this is what my shorts look like. And now I'm just going, you're just going to go ahead and make a long chain for your drawstring. I'm going to be using this ribbon which I have for my drawstring. Yeah, so you can make a long chain for your drawstring. So I'll determine my middle point, which is this. After that, just crochet, sorry, I'll just weave in this round like this. So I'll do that and I'll be back. So after doing that, just go ahead and use this as my drawstring. Yeah. So that is it. So after that, you'll just go ahead and weave in your ends. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also comment on what you think about the video. And that is it. Bye. See you in the next video.